We are live. Welcome, one and all, to the schedule release edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. We got Rob, we got Daniel, we got games that are now in
Oh my
dates.
gosh, lines are already set.
Yeah,
We are
lines are already
are
set for
This
week
is
one.
DGen country, dude.
This is DJing country, baby. I'm liking that week one line for Cincinnati too. I'm not gonna lie. Not
You know,
necessarily
it's
saying that, but do that, but.
we officially have nothing to there's absolutely nothing we have waiting for us for football until like
Until
July.
preseason. Yeah, until training camp, really. Unless we want to
That's
talk about OTA
it's
stuff.
rough, man. It's
Yeah.
rough.
We shouldn't have done the quarterback ranking episode so early. We should have saved that for mid-June.
That's a mid-June thing, yeah.
It's a mid-June thing.
Hey, we always do a
We'll
wide
talk.
receiver ranking.
That is true. What if we like dedicated June to just
Oh
ranking every
God.
position and then like the last episode's like a long snapper ranking?
Yes.
That I could get behind.
You know,
Well,
that
there you
might
go.
have to be that might be some content for you guys getting through the dog days, but I think I might have to I might be a little busy during that time of the year, especially late July to August. That's gonna be a busy
Yeah.
time.
We get it. You're a quitter. You're not down for the long snapper rankings. It happens. I understand.
Hey, who's actually long snapped in an organized football game in this podcast? I know,
That's
I
fair.
have.
That's
I
fair.
have. I used to be an NFL long snapper, actually.
That is
I
true. That
You
is
know,
true.
here's I think I've told this story before. Uh, for like 2 weeks, the JV coach has me stay after practice and we practice long snapping together in the summer. So I was gonna be JB long snapper. I long snapped once the entire season in game, and we just decided to go for two for every PAT. Never kicked field goals, never punted. So that was a total bust. Shout out Coach
Yeah.
Moss.
Shout out Coach Moss. If you're listening right now,
But hey, the one time
thanks.
I did long snap, perfect, right on the money.
There you go. There you go. 100%. 100%.
Mm, mm. That's true.
There you go. There it is. There it is. But what we're going to do here tonight, we're going to go through all 18 weeks of the season, not giving predictions. That's off-season content. That's July content right there.
That's good. That's ramping up the season content.
Yeah, that's like late July, early August
That's
content.
August
You could even
content,
say
I
you
think.
could argue that's preseason content. Yeah, that's preseason content.
That's August content. That's
So we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But what
we
we're
got a
gonna do
ways to get
tonight,
to that.
we're just gonna go through every week, highlight some of the big games, maybe some games we're looking forward to individually outside of our own team's games, obviously, and have some fun with it. And have some fun with it. So
I'm
starting
telling you
off,
right now, 42.5 is not hitting in Seattle versus Denver week 1. I'll tell you that right
we can
now.
look at some. We might as well look at some of these lines too, since we got the early lines. They'll probably die down pretty quickly into the season, but we'll probably get maybe 2 or 3 weeks in before those go away. Do we
Bo
want to talk
Nix versus
preseason
a
games
Mike
first?
McDonald defense.
There you go. Hey man, hey man. We might. Hey, there's an alternate universe where Oregon does win the Pac-12 championship and then beats Texas in the Sugar Bowl, and we see Bo Nix versus Mike McDonald defense in the national championship. We could have had a preview, but the Huskies had to go and freaking beat them in the Pac-12 championship. Damn it.
Damn.
Oh well.
Gosh, what a shame.
Yeah, we sacrificed or the Seahawks, I should say, sacrificed having a perfect preview for how this game could go.
You know, a hot
To
take though. I
freaking
think he's a bit better suited for that kind of defense than Penix is, because Penix is a deep thrower. You know, that pressure comes. Bo Nix is out quick. It's all about tackling. It's forcing him to tackle. So, but first game of the season hasn't gone too well for him in the past.
No, it has not.
Although he did
It
beat
has
Oregon
not.
in that week 1 game.
Did beat Oregon in the week 1 game. That was Mario.
But I still
Oregon,
remember that Georgia game. Oof.
So yeah, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. Who did they play in week 1 last year?
Texas
Some
Tech,
cupcake.
and they almost
Yeah.
blew it.
Oh no, that was week 2. That was the same game as the Colts game. Who did they play in?
No,
It was
was it?
no, it was Portland State. It was Portland State. I remember now. It
I
was
thought they
Portland
played
State.
Portland State week 2.
I'm pretty sure Texas Tech
They might
was,
have played
hold on.
Hawaii early too.
Scores. All right, I'm googling this
I think it
because
was
I'm gonna
Texas
be.
Tech. No, you're right. You're right because Texas Tech lost to Wyoming week 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you see that
They absolutely killed Portland
I
State.
was always right. Yeah, it was 81-7. Yeah. Um,
That's
so
how much Georgia would have scored on you if they didn't take their foot off the gas.
missed
Kirby
opportunity.
Smart deliberately didn't embarrass his protege. Too much. Too much. He embarrassed
Too
him way too
much.
much.
Too much.
You ever see
Too
that
much.
like legendary Oregon fan post of like comparing rosters before the games? Like Brandon Dorlus, way better than any other D lineman.
The D line that had Jalen Carter.
Yep. And why am I blanking on his name? Nolan Smith.
And Nolan Smith. Yeah, I forgot he was there too. There you go. Yeah, way better. Way better.
But he's like
Here
giving the
we
advantage to Oregon in like every position. And that was a good one.
Bo Nix over Stetson Bennett. Okay. We'll give him that one. We'll give him that one.
Not in that game.
Not in that. Definitely not in that game. That was Bo Nix's worst game as a Duck. Probably. Probably, right? I
Yeah.
can't think of anything
Yeah.
worse.
I mean, how many games did he lose? He lost.
They lost 3 times to the Huskies and to
They
the
lost 3
Beavers.
times and lost to the Beavs
So what was that 5
in
losses in
Georgia.
his
Yeah.
Ducks career?
5 losses. Yep.
Yep. Yep. So there you go. Yeah, there you go.
You can go to a Panthers Saints game for $40.
Yeah, let's look at some of the prices here too. Let's see.
Woof.
The most expensive ticket is 778. It appears that game's on Peacock. Now, granted, I
Cock,
have Peacock,
baby.
so that's not a problem for me. But at the same time,
In Corinthians Arena.
Corinthians Arena in Sao Paulo.
Delicious.
I mean, Daniel should be highlighting this one since I know Portuguese and Spanish aren't the same, obviously. But
Portuguese is
for a
like
second, let's
Spanish.
pretend that
Oh,
it is.
just about caught yourself there, my guy.
Portuguese is
sec-
Spanish when you're just like blacked out and really like just talking weird.
You know, I've heard the description for Portuguese is it's like a drunk Russian trying to speak Spanish.
That's good. That's good. That's really
That's not
good.
bad. That's not bad. Before we do, I mean, kickoff game, Ravens Chiefs, big game there. Was it early line Chiefs KC -3? Okay, that'll be a fun one.
That'll
That'll
be a
fun
good one.
We'll see if the Ravens offense is better than it was last year. Their defense is going to be worse. So
Yeah,
for
they lost the GOAT.
numerous reasons. Yeah, Geno Stone, right?
Do you see, speaking of safeties, though, I just can't help myself with talking about Jamal Adams, but you see the article that came out trashing him?
I did not. I
Supposedly,
saw
John
some stuff.
Schneider wanted him to play linebacker the whole time.
I did
like-
see that. I
What?
saw
That's what's
one,
going
and I have no idea if this is a real thing or not, like if this is actually true. But I heard the Seahawks would be willing to bring him back, but only if he plays linebacker.
That's not real. There's no way.
Ah, please, God, no.
Don't
He
worry,
couldn't
man.
tackle when he was a
He's
safety
up
either.
there.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I will say this: the system fits him a lot better. But
There you go. He can be the.
I
he
want
can be the Patrick Queen.
absolutely no piece of that. And I think there's a freaking reason that no other team picked him up either.
Yeah, man. Free agency's been open for 3
Not
months
even like
now.
the
2 months.
Panthers picked him up.
Yeah. Well, they don't need linebackers. They have Shaq Thompson.
Man,
Here we go. Green Bay, Philly, in Sao Paulo. That was my
those
town.
Brazilian fans are gonna be fun.
Sao Paulo.
Oh, you know, here's a bold prediction.
Sao Paulo.
Someone's gonna score a touchdown and do the Christ the Redeemer.
Oh, 1000%. People do that in America. They're doing
I know,
it in
but still,
Brazil.
it's good though. It's good for that.
Yeah.
I just love that Kenny Powers, you know, East. Why am I blanking on the name? But you know, the baseball show, and like he like does his entrance out of the bullpen, holding the gate like he's Christ the Redeemer. Oh, that's funny. Eastbound and Down.
When is this the song that I'm thinking of? What was what is the World Cup song? The
When I get older, I will.
yeah, that one. You
Waving
know what I'm
flag.
talking about? Waving
Waving
flag.
flag.
Okay. If they don't play waving flag in the lead up to this game, I'm gonna be really upset.
Okay,
I'll just
okay.
say that. I'll just say that. Because that song is iconic and it immediately makes me think of the World Cup every single year. And I'm not even that big a soccer fan.
It's such a bummer you weren't here for this season, but I'll never forget. For some reason, I'm with Zach and a bunch of guys bored before this game. And I'm babysitting Zach at Husky Stadium against
Mhm.
Colorado last year. So in
Mhm.
22. So just
Yeah, the
absolute
blowout
crushing.
one. Yeah.
But it was senior night and we were staying the whole time. And for some reason, a chubby little British guy was standing right in front of us, and him and Zach are just screaming at each other about the World Cup and picking fights about it for like an hour, screaming at each other. And he started singing like "It's Coming Home," and Zach was like yelling back at him. It was very funny. Zach hardly remembers any of it, but Zach was right though because he was like, "We're gonna beat you guys. We're gonna beat you guys," and we tied him. So
We did tie them. We did tie them.
shout out Zach. That
Big
was
Like football's
I
coming
just
home, mate.
I cannot believe that for some reason there was some British exchange
It's
student
so
sitting
random.
next to
It's
us.
so random.
It's like, one, how the hell are you here? But two, of course this happens.
Mhm.
It was incredibly funny. Zach called me like 10 times every time he went to the concourse to use the bathroom and could net. I'd never moved. He's like, "Where are you?" It's like, "Haven't moved, buddy."
Shout out Zach. We gotta get him on the
Zach, we
pod
gotta
one
get him
day.
on. Please.
Yeah. There you go. Into the Sunday slate now. Arthur Smith Bowl here, Pittsburgh and
There's-
Atlanta.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna get booed
Game of the year.
so
Oh, big
bad.
time.
Oh, and
Oh,
guess
big
what they can
time.
be playing? You know what music artists they like to play when Russell Wilson comes to town in Atlanta?
Where? What?
They love playing
Future.
They
Oh
love
yeah.
playing Future.
Oh yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Maybe we see MPJ versus Russell Wilson. Hey, if you watch that training camp video, or
I also saw quite a few throws that MPJ was missing too. They need to work on their
drops. Well, I mean,
one went like 3 feet over Kyle Pitts' head.
Kirk's looking a little noodly.
Well, he's getting older. He's getting up there. He's not going to.
Hey, well, he's still getting the bag, so
He's still getting
I don't
back.
think Kurt cares that much.
He's going to get paid a lot of money to ride the bench if they do bench him.
Matt Flynn.
I'm just hoping that game is MPJ versus Justin Fields. That would be the funniest thing.
That'd be so much more entertaining than Kirk versus Russ too.
I know who's gonna. If it's Kirk versus Russ, the Steelers are winning it. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because Russ has never lost to Kirk.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, no, he has lost to him once. It was that disgustingly weird game in 2017 against the Washington team. It was the weirdest game ever. It was one of those classic Pete letdown games, and Blair Walsh missed 2 field goals.
I do remember which game you're talking about. Yeah, 2017 was the year he missed the playoffs too. Like the 1 year he missed the playoffs.
And it was complete. I hate blaming the kickers, but man, Blair Walsh cost us like 3 games.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny too that Pete would even sign the kicker that his team shattered the confidence.
I know.
It
was a mistake letting go of Hauschka. It was.
Moving down the slate here.
And then we had Myers versus Janikowski in a kickers competition in camp. We choose Janikowski. Jason Myers has a all-pro season. And Janikowski sprains his calf in a playoff game because we had him boot a 60-yarder before half. It was like 40-year-old Sebastian Janikowski. It was so stupid.
The kickers last forever, man. What were you going to say, Daniel?
I was going to say, I'm looking down the slate of games here. Dallas at Cleveland is going to be the first game that the original perfect human Tom Brady will be commentating.
That's true.
Of course, it's on a fucking Cowboys game.
It had to be.
Great,
it's well.
I'm
Did you hear in the announcement? I sent it to you guys where Tom Brady literally said out loud, I'm excited to start calling games for Fox. It's perfect that the Cowboys are the first team that I'll be calling. They mean so much to this network. Is the Cowboys America's team, or are they just Fox's team? I guess they're also
totally
NBC.
Fox's team. I mean, look who they hired. Greg fucking Olson, and when that's CBS, right?
Greg Olson,
CBS or Fox?
No, he's Fox. He was Fox's main guy. He was
yeah. Okay, I don't know what I was saying. Aikman and Buck were always on Fox. Oh, that's why I wish I was AFC, so I didn't have to always listen to these fucking
Yeah, but
ex-Cowboys.
we get Tony Romo. So
I'm gonna
Tony Romo
say
is the only ex-Cowboy announcer I genuinely do like.
oh, that's
at least
because you haven't
AFC
had the
though. Sometimes you
exposure.
guys get Kevin Harlan or Ian Eagle.
Okay, yeah, Kevin
I
Harlan,
like those
Eileen
guys.
Eagle are legit awesome.
You
I
know
actually
who
love
I
most of
like?
the ESPN. I love most of the CBS commentary teams. I also like Jim Nance. I'm just sick of Tony Romo. I'm so sick of him.
I like Romo. You know who I really like? I
Who's that?
like Mark Sanchez a lot.
Well, the Seahawks do play enough D games on the Fox slate to get Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez and Kevin Kugler, baby.
There you go. There you go.
Kugler. Kugler.
Kugler. Kugler. There
Uh,
you go. I love
do
the
you even
community
have an
reference.
education plan? Does getting laid count? I
Did
love
not expect
Kugler.
a community reference this early in the pod, but I love it. I love it. I
I
needed
love
that.
Kugler. Kugler's one of my
Um,
favorites, man. That's a bell ring.
let's
Oh,
see.
that didn't ring.
It did. I'm disappointed. There it is. There it is. Let's see. Oh, Caleb Williams, first game,
Button's
197
wrong.
bucks. Against the Texans.
Sorry.
He's
And
trying it out
Rob's boy Will Levis.
against Raw. Yeah, Will
Pulls
Levis
off
versus
three-pointer.
Caleb Williams.
Bang! Bang! It's
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm just
Wins the game at the buzzer.
In
good
March
timing.
of, hey, in March of,
I'm excited for that QB matchup. I like
hey,
that.
in March of 23, you would have believed that Rob thought Will Levis was a better prospect than Caleb Williams. With
I
how much you
never
were hyping
said
him up.
that.
I'm just saying, with how much you were hyping it up, you would maybe
No,
believe that.
I really liked Will Levis, and I stand by it. I took that fat victory lap after his first couple of games.
And then he
Boy's
fell
got a
apart.
full season with DeAndre Hopkins now, so you better make it count.
Let's see.
I mean, he's got the coach he should have. I mean, he should be doing more of that McVay under center stuff than the Burrow spread out wide kind of thing. Because I mean, he's just the perfect guy for that. Because I mean that's what he did really well with Cohen at Kentucky.
Bengals opening at home against a
It's a
team
rookie
with a rookie
quarterback.
coach and a rookie quarterback.
Although
And also,
last
by the
year,
way, and by the way, we got Mike Gesicki and Trent Brown, who were noted as not having a good time in New England last year. So they're gonna hiss on them.
Watch y'all lose that game,
but
man.
last year kind of broke that history of rookie coach, rookie quarterback. They did well last year.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Texans still lost week one.
Week one. They did better than usual week one.
No, but I'll be real though.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots dynasty is coming back this year. I think Gerard Mayo's him. I think
Gerard
Drake
Mayo's
May
him.
is him. They're all him.
I think Drake May is him too. I just think it's too early. I also don't even know if Drake May is going to be starting this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Jacoby Brissett starting this game.
Week
New
one,
England is
rookie
him.
quarterback, rookie head coach is historically just quite putrid.
Hey, there we go. We get the game that ended 2018 to start 2018. Why I say 2018? 2023 to start 2024. Houston Indy. Florida Bowl here. NFC South Bowl. Game nobody will be watching.
Playoff rematch.
Another game no one will be watching. Oh, that's true. Yeah, this is a playoff rematch here. Or this one's playoff rematch. No one's gonna be watching.
2 years late.
Yeah, that slate. It's probably gonna be Denver. People are gonna be watching Denver and Seattle and Dallas. Cleveland.
They're gonna be watching Denver, Seattle for the first 20 minutes, and then they're gonna turn on Dallas, Cleveland. Oh, they might also turn on Washington, Tampa to watch JD. It gets better. It gets better.
They totally only did Denver, Seattle week one because how good it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. And then we got the Sunday night. Harry Underwood's gonna be in Detroit, singing that we've been waiting
the
all
greatest
day.
franchise in the greatest city, with the greatest players, with the greatest coaches, the greatest GM, the greatest fans, the greatest state, in the greatest league, playing the greatest sport. Let's fucking go! And we're gonna beat it. Hey, get shit out of here.
All of those things are true, and not only will we have been waiting all day for Sunday night, Carrie, we'll have been waiting all summer for Sunday night.
Yeah.
So there you go.
No, that's just too good of a matchup. That just all this storylines
Mhm.
with Jared and
Mhm.
and Matt Stafford.
Playoff rematch.
Playoff
Actually, the
rematch.
Lions' first 2 weeks are 2 playoff rematches of the teams we beat at home last year.
And then
And I
your
was
arch
surprised.
rival.
What's up?
Who are they playing week 3? I didn't know.
Oh wait, never mind. We're week 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the Seahawks week 4. I honestly for a
Chickens?
while because I knew you were playing at San
All right,
Francisco
here we
this year
go.
too. So I was like, it would be perfect if you go Detroit, Tampa Bay, San Francisco to start the season.
All right, guys,
Would've been
here we go.
perfect.
Roulette sound. Roulette sound. Let's see.
I don't even know who you are.
Yes, it worked. That's how I feel about the Lions. And you're like, it's the you took everything from me, Daniel. And then as the
I don't-
Seahawks, it's
I don't even know who you are.
Bro, I don't care about the team that much. Y'all are just cocky as shit.
no,
Yeah,
you're
he's gotta
you
prove
said
it
you
his
hate the
point.
Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks are the cockiest team with the cockiest fans, and the cockiest GM, cockiest coach, the
Mike
cockiest
McDonald's
city.
so boring. How's he cocky? He's so boring. That's
This
honestly
is the
my
Seahawks.
biggest
They're all
worry.
cocky bastards, man.
He's
Let's face it.
boring. He's a little dry.
Everyone associated with the Seattle Seahawks organization just adopted cocky organization. Even when they finish like 8-9, they're always like, "Oh no, don't worry, we're gonna be amazing next year. We had the Legion of Boom. This is gonna
Doesn't
be back
sound like
on
the
level
Seahawks
again."
say honestly, and I'm coming at this from a truly neutral perspective. Most Seahawks fans, now that we're out of the early to mid 2010s, most over the past 5 years, Seahawks fans have been very realistic in my experience.
I totally don't
They're gonna
just
go
pump
12
up
and
the
5
homerism
instead
for
of
this
17-0.
podcast.
The early to mid 2010s were rough, but they've been better. They've been better the past 5 years
It's
or
all the
so.
bandwagoners left.
That's true.
That's the
That's
explanation.
true.
Y'all
They
gotta
all
remember
became
too,
Chiefs
I
They're all
grew up in
Chiefs fans
Broncos
now.
country for a lot of my life, and there were plenty of Seahawks fans in Colorado, and they used to be some cocky sons of bitches.
That's fair.
So we either get that or I guess we get people like Rob too, who are actual fans of the club. But we
And it's
also
the club.
fair weathers and
club. I like calling teams the club.
No, my Eagle button's not working.
There it is.
Respect to Rob for being a real Seahawks fan and supporting his team.
Okay, I think I solved the issue. I accidentally did a little bit of a number lock.
That'll do it. And then Monday night game. Oh, Monday night. Aaron Rodgers going up against Leonard
we're good.
Floyd. How are we feeling,
I
Aaron?
stand by that one.
Aaron Rodgers versus Leonard Floyd on Monday night. What could go wrong?
That's
so funny. He's going on Monday night again. Like, come on, man.
It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen. Don't you dare, dude. He's gonna do the same entrance, isn't he?
Yeah, with the American. But he's not. He's on the road though. He's on the road, so they won't give him the spotlight. And it's also not New York on 9/11.
It wasn't even on 9/11 though.
It was on 9/11. I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the UW Michigan game in 21 was on 9/11. So like the shirt I got there had a big 9/11 commemoration on it. What time was or what I'm totally blanking on this, but were the Jets playing week 1 again now?
Jets are playing the Niners.
It's kind of in one ear out the other right now.
Yeah, Jets were playing last year they played the Bills. This year they're playing the Niners. Yeah. Speaking of the Bills, good segue there. Opening week 2.
No, that's
against
a
the
Bills Dolphins
Dolphins
game. Miami could actually win.
Oh, that's gonna be a hot one. Oh wait, no, it's 5:15. It won't be.
Yeah. If this was Sunday morning game, that'd be one thing. But
I panicked so bad when I saw Miami and September, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not. It's home.
It's home. It's home. You lucky bastard.
Miami will still win that game. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I think that's a loss. I don't think the defense will be ready for that speed just yet. But I mean, they did whoop their asses last year.
There we go.
We're gonna let
Seattle
Miami
play
score
week
70.
2. Well, Seattle, New England. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we'll soften them up for you there, Rob.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we do not. Oh wait, we've got some lines. It looks like we got the lines on the Bengals Chiefs already. -4. Ooh, easy money for the Bengals. Let's go. I will say, okay, I know that's gonna come off as homerism, every single Burrow Mahomes game has been a 3-point game. No matter who wins, it's always by 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
KC -4. This is easy money.
Where'd my lion
Bengals
sounds
+4.
go? Oh, I put it in a different.
It's okay.
Oh,
I just did myself. It's okay.
How about no?
There it is.
That's for both of you guys.
There you go. There you go. Let's see, where was I at? Oh yeah, okay. Going down the slate here. There you go. Like you said, Detroit. Detroit, Tampa, hosting Tampa.
That's gonna be a fun matchup.
Oh,
It'll be a good one. I'm excited for it.
it's gonna be weird hosting all these playoff rematches right out the gate in Detroit.
And we're all gonna be chanting Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
It got so big, people started chanting it at Red Wings games. Not even kidding.
Detroit's a football town, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Indy Green Bay. That's an interesting game, week 2. By the way, did you see that Indy only has one primetime the entire schedule? They went 9-8 and barely missed the playoffs and got one
With a
primetime game.
young quarterback.
Yeah, that's crazy. They had more primetime games last year, I think. Maybe. Don't quote me on that one.
Jets getting 7. It's like, oh my god.
And it's the one they got is against the Colts. Or sorry, the one the Colts got is against the Jets.
That's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah. So yeah, the Jets are a draw, I guess.
They're doing the same shit again. It's like, we don't want these crappy teams on primetime. It's not gonna work.
Niners, Vikings. Let's see.
Patriots. I mean, like, our first 2 games are quite kind
winnable.
for a rookie head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Get his feet under him a little bit. Like,
yeah,
I think if you could have told me anyone on the schedule as your first 2 games, I think I'd want these 2.
Yeah. That's fair. Cross country, 10 a.m. start, but
that's tough. But I mean, we've gotten a lot better at those in the last 5 years.
Giants,
only 3 10
Cardinals.
a.m.s. Only 3 10 a.m.s.
That's
Not
not bad.
good, not terrible.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see here. Bengals only have to go to the West Coast once, play the Chargers, and that's it. That's a win. Giants,
I guess
Commies.
the Chiefs don't count. Even though
Yeah,
they're
Chiefs.
in
The Chiefs. Chiefs is Central Time, so we only have to go over one time zone even.
Which one's further west, St. Louis or Kansas City?
Kansas City.
KC.
It's so ridiculous that St. Louis was in the west.
Still a little bit,
New York, Washington, New York Commies. Browns, Chargers, Browns, Jaguars could be fun here. Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Cardinals.
Pittsburgh. Russ returns to Denver because returns have gone so well for him so far in his career.
Dude, they're gonna boo him so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They can't help but put Russ return games early. They can't help themselves.
I'm surprised they didn't put it in primetime, honestly.
Imagine if they lose that game.
Oh, the Broncos beat the Steelers. Oh yeah, it would be hell. It would be hell for us. But not this time, I'm afraid. That is Bo Nix's home opener.
You could go to the Chargers Panthers for $35.
Wait, oh yeah. Wait, where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, tickets as low as $35. Hey, you can go to Rams Cards for $38.
You can do that.
I could do that. Yeah.
Bo, we gotta find ticket prices for Seahawks at Cards.
Oh
so I'll come to that game.
We gotta remember that. We gotta remember.
Is it after the campaign?
There you go. There you go. That's right. We talked about that.
Daniel, you want to come?
Seahawks Cards.
Yeah.
In AZ.
Bro, if I get to go to that game, then I get to take y'all to Scottsdale.
There you go. I'm down.
I'm going.
I get to take y'all to Scottsdale.
I'm going for sure. It's after the campaign's over.
I could be a Cards fan for the day.
Oh,
Kyler,
ultimate hater. Ultimate hater.
Only when they're not playing Green Bay, Minnesota, Dallas, or Chicago.
You see the the claw that Caleb's doing.
Oh yeah, the claw.
Yeah, the pictures though, it's like, God damn it, he is never escaping the allegations.
Um.
See, as soon as Aaron Rodgers retires, we need a new gay quarterback.
Oh my god. Oh, killable. Oh my, bro. Okay.
Steeler. By the way, this will be Bo Nix's home opener. You know who else's home opener for Denver is against the Steelers? Peyton Manning. There you go. Bo Nix, the next Peyton Manning. Okay.
Dude, that's kind of
Ben-
crazy.
Bengals Chiefs. We've talked about this one already. This one's gonna be fun.
Everyone's gonna be watching that game.
I
No one's
like
watching
that.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah, you think there's gonna be any eyes on Rams Cardinals?
Or
Fine.
Raiders, Ravens.
Raiders Ravens is 10 o'clock though.
Oh, shoot.
I'll watch Rams Cardinals.
There you go.
That is a lot of 10 a.m. games.
Yeah, this is a hefty 10 a.m. slate.
Are they not
this is
doing
fun.
Monday night double headers anymore?
No, they do. They do it. It's week 3 and 4 instead of 2 and 3 this year.
Make them more. I like them a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I did too. They were nice.
And then there you go, Caleb versus CJ, Sunday Night Football. There you go. That's kind of fun. That's a fun one there. And then the NFL cannot stop sending Kirk Cousins to Philadelphia for week 2 primetime games.
I'm saying, bro, some of these are premeditated, man. There's no way. They ask for this stuff. Jets week 1 Monday night. Kirk Monday night in Philly. Bro.
That's a Thursday night game right there.
Wait, actually, it's kind of funny. Wait, hold on. And I know I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I think it's funny that Thursday night week 2 is Bills Dolphins, and then Thursday night week 3 is Patriots Jets. They just knocked out all the NFC East teams in one go. Oh, by the way, we'll get to something crazy here too later, but the AFC North in a way, and I like the Bengals schedule, but the entire division got fucked in a way because the Steelers and Ravens are playing the Christmas games, which are just going to be absolute hell because they're on a Wednesday. And then they balanced that out within the division by giving the Browns and Bengals 2 Thursday night games each. So thanks for that, NFL.
Just an already brutal division too.
Yeah, thanks NFL. Not like our quarterback's coming back from injury or anything.
I like every single one of that conference or division is too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, let's keep extending the league or the season. Wait, why are all the quarterbacks getting hurt?
Yeah, no, there was a that because at one point today, like during like the peak of the leaks, they were saying, the Bengals were gonna have their bye week in week 5. Thank God didn't end up being true. Their bye weeks in week 12. But at one point they were like, the Bengals got 2 Thursday night games in a week 5 bye week just because Joe Burrow said there should be 2 bye weeks.
We got a good bye week too. I think we're also week 12.
Week 12's peak bye week. I love that range right there. Sunday, we don't really need to talk about Patriots Jets. Yeah, Ravens Cowboys here as the Fox game of the week is going to be a fun one. Niners Rams will also probably be a good one here. Seahawks,
they're putting the Falcons at a lot of prime time.
They get a lot of early primetime games and then they fall off, is what I've noticed. Tennessee, Green Bay, any of these games?
I'm excited to see Dolphins Seahawks. I feel like McDonald, Tyreek versus Tua, or Tyreek versus Tariq, and
Tyreek versus Tariq.
Man, no, actually no. I'd probably put Tariq on Waddle and Spoon on Tyreek.
This week 3 slate's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. Ravens Cowboys is fun.
I'm excited for that matchup with Miami.
Yeah. Chiefs.
I think
Falcons.
Houston, Minnesota could be all right.
Jacksonville, Buffalo on Monday Night Football will be good.
I know which Monday night doubleheader I'm watching.
Well, the next Monday Night Football doubleheader is going to one that has a lot of interest for both of you guys. But this is going to be by the way, hey, 2 years in a row we got week 3, the second half of the Monday Night Football doubleheader legger, so that's fun. This is probably going to be the White Bengal game, so be prepared for that. I can go for only $84. Well, plane ticket and all that too, but I would definitely go to that if I was
plane ticket, Skyline Chili.
Just walk all the way from Arizona to Cincinnati.
Did
Hell
you
yeah,
see
dude.
that Arrogant Nation tweet? I was tempted to send it to you of the Skyline Chili Pop Tart.
Oh yeah, the Chargers one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I want to try it. I wish it was real. It was funny because the main Bengals account, because the Chargers put that together, obviously to make fun of the teams naturally. But then the actual Bengals account like replied to it and was like, okay, wait, but actually, dot dot dot.
Ugh.
I would eat it. I would eat a Skyline chili
You
Pop Tart.
disgust me.
Skyline chili is delicious, and I will hear no arguments against it. Jacksonville at Buffalo. That's a fun Monday night game. That's a fun Monday night little matchup here, by the way. Two former LSU Heisman Trophy winners. If you were looking for a connection, there you go. I found one. I feel like every game you can find a connection. Maybe that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the test from here on out. See if we can find a connection every single game. Just kidding. Pop quiz me on it, and I'll try to find a connection on a game, but I'm not gonna do that for every game. That'd be hell. There you go. We're back to because the NFL was like, we cannot not put Cowboys Giants in prime time.
Ugh.
They finally got in week 4 on Thursday Night Football. Thank God.
That was
I was getting
it
worried
was
there for a
so
second.
bad last year.
It was brutal. It was brutal. Hey, but
I was
tickets
like-
is low. Like you can go to Saints Foul. You can see Kirk O'Shane's for only $42 against their biggest rival. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Tommy's Cardinals, two former Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks for only $29. You can see Cliff Kingsbury's return to Arizona for $29. Let's go. That's
Watch
the game we
that
should go
game.
to, guys.
You know how this shit kind of works during football season though. Watch that game be the most entertaining of that week.
Oh, it definitely will be. It definitely will. Honestly, these are
It's gonna be
two
a
teams
barn
that I
burner.
think will be entertaining this season too. Not necessarily good, but entertaining. So I could see it. I could see it. But yeah, football season's weird. JJ McCarthy, first trip to the frozen tundra. There we go. Rams Bears. That's fun. That's fun. Early slate game there.
It's kind of a fun one. Stafford going back to Soldier Field.
That's right. That's right. Steelers, Colts. Let's see.
Jags,
Philly
Texans. That game is
Tampa's pretty
underrated, man.
solid. Yeah, no, Jags Texans will be fun. Jags Texans a good one. Honestly, I need to add like the Lions and Seahawks to my list of teams. That way, every single time we look at the slate, like all three of our games are highlighted each time. That'd be fun. Actually, I'm gonna do that while we talk about this week 4 slate. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Jacksonville, yeah, Jags Texans. That's a fun one.
Good one.
Jim Harbaugh first game against Kansas City.
Yeah,
I
I
kind
bet
of
they'll win one this year.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be too surprised by that. Usually the Chargers are able to get one over on the good old Chiefers.
They're divisional. They split a lot of divisionals last
Mm-hmm. Oh, they definitely do. They definitely do. Let's see. Lions, Detroit Lions, Seahawks. Follow.
See.
There we go. We got it. We got it. All our games are highlighted now. Let's go.
Nice. I like that.
So let's see.
Was the last time the Seahawks run Monday night against Detroit was the KJ Wright illegal
No,
bat?
don't remind me. Don't say a word. Don't remind me. That game has been buried deep into the back of my brain for many years now.
That's not the only
Optimus
primetime
Prime.
game from that season that you
Beating
probably want to bury
Megatron.
deep down.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
We'll talk about that when we get to Green Bay at Detroit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a
All right, we
classic.
get the Sea Chickens at home this year.
Yeah, that's true. But you have the past
This
2
year.
years too.
That's true. 3 straight years now, and 4 straight years of playing these assholes, man.
Yeah.
You know, when I wake up every morning, I just think to myself, wow, I'm so grateful that my team, the greatest franchise in football, gets to play the Seattle Sea Chickens every single year just to get humiliated by them in new ways. Sometimes the same way.
Sometimes the same way.
Yeah.
Last year, Will Disley.
2
The year
straight
before, Will
years.
Disley.
Yeah, Will
This year,
Disley and 2
AJ
straight years,
Barner.
Jared Goff throws a pick six against the Seahawks.
That's true.
And
To pretty
score-wise,
mid.
that ends up
But no,
being
one year was you threw it to Trey Brown. It wasn't even to one of our good defenders.
wow, yeah. Not even to one of your good defenders. Yeah.
Bill.
There was like
Whatever,
two of
man.
them last year.
Whatever, man.
Wait, hold on. I want to give like a platform to just going off for that Monday night game. But before we do that, Bills Ravens is gonna be a fun Sunday night
Oh
game.
yeah.
That'll
Great
be good.
game.
That'll be good. Hey, and look, Titans Dolphins, the rematch of the crazy shit show Monday night game from last
That
year.
was
Miami
fun.
September.
That was a doubleheader
Wolverines.
game too,
That was
right?
a doubleheader. That was another doubleheader game, but that was in December, so this won't be a little
That
different.
was a crazy game.
All right,
You
platform.
know the
Go
Lions
ahead.
as a franchise have turned a new leaf when our ticket is more expensive than the Dolphins ticket.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Crazy times, boys.
I want mass shit talking for the next. I'll give you guys a minute.
I mean,
That's
we've
for a minute.
already been doing plenty of it. Is it gonna be pick your poison, choose your poison. Okay, AJ Barner or Jack Westover. Who's
Jack
gonna go
Westover's not
first?
making the team, dude.
Yes, he is. We don't have
No,
him.
honestly, bro,
Well,
knowing this
four
matchup,
tight ends,
Jack
four tight
Westover, he would step onto the field, he would catch a 50-yard pass from Geno and score a touchdown, and he'd be anointed the next great tight end. Just watch,
Who?
man.
Barner or
Jack
Westover.
Westover.
Westover? Yeah,
Yeah,
And it would be the only catch
it'll
he
be
has all
close.
season.
It'll be close. I don't know if I'm with the
exactly,
team.
exactly.
It'll be practice squad probably.
How
Three
Yeah,
or four
well,
tight ends. How many you carrying?
many of the Lions carrying? We got Laporta, Brock Wright. I don't know what's gonna happen with Shane Zylstra. I know he was injured last year. I think he's still our third tight end.
I think Seahawks carried.
I don't know what
20
happened to
last
James
year.
Mitchell.
Is he? We had. How?
I think
Whatever.
it's
We got
still
Laporta,
carry
man. That's
three.
all that matters. He's already one of the
Yeah,
best.
but you got Bant, Brown, and Barner are probably above Westy. They gave Westy a decent amount of money, so might incentivize.
I look
him a
forward
bit.
to 3 straight years of a Jared Goff pick six to a Seattle player. That is a
Spoon.
big difference in the game.
What about a pick six to Byron Murphy?
Of course,
Little, like,
Red was
deflection,
gut.
deflection.
If that happened, you wouldn't live it down, man.
The
Every
flex
time I
at the
try to
line.
talk shit, you'd be like Byron Murphy, Jared Goff pick six.
Man, Detroit with the week 5 bye. That's brutal.
Oh,
It's a little rough.
that sucks.
Tampa, Atlanta. That's a fun Thursday night game right there. Giants, Viking, oh, look at that. Aaron Rodgers
Ravens?
versus JJ McCarthy in London. There you go. Bryce Young versus Caleb.
There's some fun narratives here.
Yeah. Bengals,
You got Ravens,
First
Bengals.
game since the injury. That'll be fun. I hope.
Buffalo versus Texans.
Buffalo versus Houston. There you go. That's another big one. Yeah, this is a
Dallas
good narrative
Steelers.
week right here. This is a good narrative week.
Dallas versus Steelers.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's peak Sunday night football right there. Drew Lock versus Seattle.
Oh gosh, this is a very generous first 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Packers going to LA.
That's fun too. That's a good matchup too.
Yeah, that's a good
McVay
one.
versus LaFleur.
New Orleans, KC. That's kind of a wimpy Monday night game.
Yeah, that's not the best. That's
not
like the
great.
only matchup I don't like in this week.
Yeah.
I'd
Even
swap.
Arizona,
I'd
San
swap.
Francisco. Arizona gave San Francisco a good run for their money last year.
They did.
I think they're a better team this year. I think there's.
I think San Francisco has to be due for some regression this year.
Yeah. Gosh, that Buffalo. Man,
just
Buffalo
aware.
Houston being only a 10 o'clock game is kind of crazy.
I'd put that Monday night.
Yeah, honestly, I would too. Oh well.
But
We're not the NFL schedule makers here.
Seahawks only got 3 prime times.
I thought they got 4. I saw somewhere that they got 4.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, already talked about 2 of them already.
You're right. I think it might be 4 with
Niners,
2 Thursday nights, so that really only counts as 3. That's an Action Green night. That's Action Green.
That's definitely Action Green. Action Green or Throwback?
Action Green. Action Green's a Thursday.
It's Thursday. Okay, that's fair. No, that makes sense. San Francisco, it's
Throwback. I think Throwback people are hyping up Seahawks versus Broncos.
Week 1, bring out the throwbacks right out the gate. I'd
Old
like that.
AFC West rival.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That adds up. The Jaguars playing in London against the Bears. Daniel, you want to repeat what I just said, but better,
Jacksonville
please.
Jaguars
Oh, so
in a
good.
new match against the Chicago Bears. Can Caleb Williams propel his club to victory? We shall find out on what's the date? On Sunday, the 13th of October in 2024.
No. It's October
Stadium.
13th. Or no, it's 13
Yeah.
October. 13
Yeah,
October.
that's what he said, 13th of October.
Oh, dang it.
13th of October. Of course, lad. Come on, mate. Much better than that.
The former Golden Boy versus the new Golden Boy. There you go. That's fun.
True.
Gosh, $4.97 for tickets is wild, but it is
Oh,
international. I get it. And then you can also go to Colts Titans for $38.
Old was doing, man. Colts, Titans.
You know,
You can go to Atlanta, Carolina.
Tampa Bay's New Orleans 47. I genuinely liked the Superdome. Oh, wow. Falcons, Carolina for 31.
Gosh,
That's
if you
the
remember,
lowest so
this
far.
game last year was just horrible, though.
That
This
was
was one of the Panthers'
Bryce
one
Young
wins.
versus Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
That was the
one of-
game that Rob said that I made a bad pick for him, and then it ended up actually coming true.
It ended up being one of the Panthers' only 2 wins on the year.
I know. It's like, well, I was just like, how can you ever bet on the Panthers right now? Because they're just playing so bad.
I remember
Of course
after
you
that-
And they
remember
still
that.
did
I
play
forgot
bad. I
about
think they
that.
won by.
They
I
never
think they
gave
won
me
like
food.
10-7.
That was the Trevor Simeon really, or not Trevor's Desmond Ritter really bad throw, Gabe.
To end the game, yeah. Good times, good time.
Dude.
Atlanta was in striking distance for a playoff berth at the time too.
Atlanta was so scarred by Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke that they took Penix.
They're like, we will have 2 quarterbacks to make.
We
up
will
for
not be in this
any last
situation
year.
ever again.
Let's see.
Cowboys, Lions. That's gonna be a fun one.
Oh, there you go. Fox
Yeah, that'll be
featured game.
fine.
There you go. Tom Brady's calling his first Lions game.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh wait, no, never
Perfect.
mind. He's probably calling Falcons Panthers. I'm sorry.
No, bro. You know what this means though? 2 perfect humans, Brad Holmes and Tom Brady.
You got to be in the same room.
Sorry, Mike McDonald's a perfect human.
Okay, wait. Actually, okay. Obviously, the NFL has not released like who's calling which games yet, but at this point, I just want to confirm that Tom Brady's probably calling this game. So his competition's Green Bay, Arizona, probably not. New Orleans, Tampa, definitely not. Oh, Philly, Cleveland might steal Brady from you.
No way. Not from Dallas, bro. Come on. Dallas always gets the top guys.
We just
is
talked
true.
about this. We just had this conversation. Thanking
Dallas is like the queen chess piece.
That is true. That is true. Philly, Cleveland will be a fun game.
And on Fox's chessboard, the Cowboys transcend the game of chess.
That's true too.
Washington, Baltimore is a fun DMV game between two quarterback or 2 running backs playing quarterback. That's interesting.
God.
Dude, they're gonna fuck up Jaden Daniels in this game. He's gonna get killed.
Yeah, he might he might get RG3 10 weeks early because they have this game in week 5 or sorry, week 6.
I hope not. He looked entertaining in college, man. I hope not.
No, I think he will. He'll be fine.
Did I ever send you that, like, I think it was Brett Coleman, but like that thing of that lady running with like the string on her back and getting tugged back? Did I ever show you that?
I did see you that one.
It's like Jaden Daniels once every game. Just
I remember that one. Let's see. Yeah, Cowboys, Lions. That'll be a fun one. Bengals, Giants, really random Sunday night game. I don't know why they put us in Sunday night against the fucking Giants. I mean, I'll take an easy win on prime time. That's fun, but just kind of weird.
I guess that idea for a good.
I guess that they also put Giants Bills on prime time last year, so maybe they just like putting the Giants up against AFC contenders on Sunday Night Football once a year just to let it.
I got
happen.
a good one.
Yeah.
Regarding the next game. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Why would they do this again?
It's premeditated, man.
It was already bad enough you were having him play Leonard Floyd on Monday Night Football in week 1. Now you're playing him in the exact same game in week 6 on the
You better
same
do the
field.
intro. You better do the
Leonard-
intro.
He has to do the intro. Why? Why did they put... Okay, actually, you know what? This looks bad. This looks bad, but I'm actually going to skip ahead to one a few weeks later. We'll obviously go back. But look what else the fucking NFL did. Bengals at Ravens on Thursday Night Football. You fucking kidding me?
Bruh, that's rough.
What about
bastards.
Bengals Bills on a Sunday night?
Or Monday night?
Monday
No, we
night.
don't play the Bills this year, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately for DeMar Hamlin.
Is he on the roster?
Yeah, he's still the roster. He's their second string safety right now because of how many guys they lost. Oh, I guess Cole Bishop. They drafted Cole Bishop, so probably fourth in the pecking order now.
Playing on the Brown, having to play for the Jets is worse than dying.
Man, goodness.
That's called logic, baby.
Okay. So the NFL just really they put together their schedule with the intent of fucking with teams who lost their quarterbacks. Last
Chiefs
year.
got an early bye.
Ultimate revenge game.
There you go. Ultimate Aaron Rodgers gonna actually be so funny if this game goes the exact same. Like the Jets win in overtime on Xavier Gibson kick return touchdown, but Aaron Rodgers stays healthy this time. That'd be hilarious.
What if Josh Allen gets hurt this time?
Not be hilarious. It'd be really sad. I love Josh Allen. There we go. We got another. That's kind of weird. We got a week 7 Monday night doubleheader. I mean, I'm
Hey,
not
Sean Payton
opposed.
Derby Thursday night.
There
Sean
we go.
Payton
Oh yeah, we got
derby.
the Sean Payton duel. There we go. That's fun. That's fun. Hey, all our teams are playing on 10 o'clock this week. I think that's the first time this season that's been the case.
6:30 game. Let's go.
New England, Jacksonville. Oh wait, here you go. Daniel's do the intro for this one too.
New England Patriots of the United States take on the Jacksonville Jaguars once again, London's local club, at Wembley Stadium, site of the FA Cup final, where Manchester City will take on Manchester United for the honor of lifting the cup.
Who are going to be the QBs in this one? Who's going to be leading the clubs?
We start on quarterback Drake May and Trevor Lawrence, the local lad, for the Jacksonville Jaguars of London. The Jacksonville Jaguars of Crystal Palace.
There you go.
What's the Crystal Palace?
It's like, isn't it like some historical landmark or something? I know that it was a major deal in like World War II, the British side. But there's also a soccer team called Crystal Palace that's in South London.
Yeah, that's for the Crystal Palace I think of. So.
They're known as like the working class team.
That's a weird name for a working class team.
Yeah, that makes me think of like the Louvre or whatever.
Yeah, the Louvre.
I guess I gotta change Jackson.
Oh, hey, who's got the British head? Who's got the British DC? On Day. Hey, bruv.
That's true. You gotta get the Seahawks in Britain next year. Missed opportunity.
That is a missed opportunity. I cannot wait till we get an Odd Day mic'd up.
Hey, if you want to go to Atlanta,
I think it's
Falcons is only $43.
What is it?
Dude, Atlanta's
dirty.
Actually
I think it's dirty. I think it's odd and dirty.
Dude, Atlanta's fun, man. You can do something there.
I've noticed a lot of these Falcons tickets, considering they do have a good amount of hype around them this year, the Falcons tickets are pretty cheap. I've noticed across the board.
Dude, and you get like the cheapest concessions at
I know. Yeah.
It's a good like that. Honestly, Rob, you should actually do that trip.
What
like
trip?
You'll get your Waffle House there. You get some of the best Korean food. You get some of the best soul food down there.
Atlanta
too.
has
It is October 20. It is October 20th, so that's like 2 weeks before the election season.
Bro,
Oh, that's
Atlanta's
good.
got a huge.
That's gonna be my most busy time of the year, dog.
Yeah.
Atlanta's got a huge Korean food scene because they have a pretty big Korean community.
I never would have thought that.
I had some of the best bulgogi down there.
The first Battle of Ohio of the year, week 7 at Cleveland. I hate you guys. You hate us. It's okay. Houston, Green Bay. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. CJ,
In Lambeau.
CJ versus Jordan. Um, Lions,
Man, this
Vikings.
new generation of great quarterbacks just does not feel as big of titans as the figures that we really grew up with.
Well, that's because they
sometimes.
haven't gotten there yet. That says they haven't gotten there yet.
I think also
Um,
we're just old.
We're old
That's true.
heads.
I think it's different looking at some of these guys when you're kids. Just like the first
Yeah.
time you're watching these players and you're like, oh my God, Tom Brady's so good. Matthew
No,
Stafford.
I never did that.
Well, the funny thing is,
I
like
could have
guys
thrown
like
that swing pass to James White.
Yeah.
well, it's funny. I think a big difference with it too is like we're older than CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
That might even not be close.
I don't know because he was class of 2020 for recruiting.
That's the thing
He was
is like we
19.
could give CJ Stroud
That was
life
2020.
advice, you know?
Okay, yeah, he totally
He
is.
was the same year's price.
But like 10-year-old kids, for example, if they're starting to watch football for the first time, they look at CJ Stroud and like, oh my God, he's a wizard.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
look
like
up
he's like
CJ
the guy you
Stroud's
look
better
up
than
to.
Tom
He's the
Brady.
guy you want to be when you grow up. And it's like if I
Exactly.
wanted to be CJ Stroud when I grow up, I'd have to be younger.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you want to be
Possible.
CJ Stroud, if you grow up, you want to be a better quarterback than Tom Brady. Then
Like we could all give Caleb Williams, for example, we could all give him life advice. Same with
We
Jalen
could.
Phillips.
We could.
Like, yeah. We could tell him like, don't waste your money. Learn from past players' mistakes.
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
probably got more life advice for me.
Ooh, Tom Brady gets life advice from you?
No, Caleb's probably got more life advice to give to me than me to him.
He's also got a lot more money too, so that also helps. I wish.
You don't know
I
my
wish I had a
dealings.
Dr.
You
Pepper.
don't know my dealings.
That's true. I wish
That's
I had a
true. I
Dr.
think the
Pepper
money thing is
sponsorship
true.
my junior year of college.
Yeah. You don't know the
Uh,
dark money I've been funneling.
It's the politics. It's the campaign
Fuck,
financing.
that gets me fired right there.
Oh my God.
I won't joke about that. Unless you piss
Completely
me off.
ironic, not real.
Not real. I will stress, not real. Unless he pisses me off later, in which case I'll throw something out there. No, it's fine. There you go.
I know what you're talking about now.
What just happened?
We're talking about the soundboard incident.
The soundboard incident.
Okay. Yeah.
The dirt that he has on me.
I mean,
I can
so do
always
I.
public it.
I would
Uh-oh.
always just make a post on Instagram right now and be like, Rob messed up the soundboard. He did it intentionally. Not really.
It was on purpose. Daniel, there you go. This is the first game against your favorite quarterback in this past year's draft, JJ McCarthy. How are you feeling? Are you
Yeah,
nervous? Are you
well,
shaking in your boots?
Yeah, of course, man. He beat the Huskies in the Natty all by himself. Of course, I'll be shaking in my boots. No, honestly, in reality, I want to kick his ass, man.
Oh man.
I want
hope you guys
Hutch
just
to get
crush
4
his
sacks
ass.
against him. I want JJ McCarthy to throw 4 picks, all to Terry and Arnold. And we just blow the doors off the Vikings, man. That's what I want to see.
It's weird to even think of JJ McCarthy as the Vikings quarterback. I mean, I feel like there's always that transition period with rookie quarterbacks where it's like CJ Stroud was like Ohio State quarterback until probably like mid-October before guys started associating him as Texans quarterback. But JJ McCarthy is just Michigan quarterback to me. I have not connected the dots on he's Vikings quarterback now. Michael Penix is still very much UW quarterback. Bo Nix, I think I've known since we've kind of known for a while that he would be the Broncos quarterback. I've already kind of thought of him as a Broncos quarterback. Same with Caleb. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about JD and Drake yet.
I think he's gonna bust. I really do. I just don't think he has it.
Who's busting?
JJ.
Yeah, probably. You know what's kind of funny though? This could be the first game he starts if the Vikings decide to go with Sam Darnold first.
It could be.
Could be one of
I
those.
think
Like,
I think
10
the
a.m.
whole
late
point
season
of drafting
games.
JJ is that he was ready.
Yeah. I'd be pretty surprised if they don't start JJ week 1, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see. Saquon makes his return to New York. That's fun.
Oh, he's gonna get booed so bad.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get booed. Actually, you know what? If he went from Philly to New York, he would have stuff thrown at him. I think the New York fans are a little bit classier, just a little bit.
I don't know, man. I guess if he was a Jets player, he'd have to be more careful.
That's true. That's true. Raiders, yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. Super Bowl rematch, Chiefs Niners here. Tom Brady on the call.
That's only. Oh, we know what team he's going to be biased to as well.
Oh yeah,
insufferable on Niners.
Yeah. But it'll be nice actually for a broadcast that's biased not towards the Chiefs. So I'll take
Rob,
it.
I gotta ask, what do you have against Tom Brady?
I just think he's overrated. I don't think he's the GOAT. I think he's the luckiest quarterback in history.
Is that why?
No, I don't like how everyone's like, he's just undisputedly the GOAT when he's just had the most luck and most cheating going his way.
All right, who's your GOAT?
Why are you
then?
laughing at that? It's confirmed they cheated.
That's true. Who's your GOAT then? I'm just curious.
It's probably Montana. I think it's probably Montana.
You never watched him play.
That's fair. I don't really buy into that argument. I think I think it's Brady.
I've watched a lot of football, man, and not just stuff that happens live.
I don't buy into that you never watched him play, so how can you be your GOAT argument? Because Michael Jordan is the GOAT of basketball, and I never watched him play. So,
you don't think LeBron's the GOAT?
I do not think LeBron's the GOAT.
Is he not your sunshine?
He's soft. LeBron couldn't survive the 90s. Actually, that's
not
true. LeBron would dominate in the 90s, but it's just different because like there's never been a player with the skill of Michael Jordan where he was just unstoppable. And like his playoff record speaks for
Luka's the GOAT.
You are
LeBron's playoff record is pretty meaty. Michael Jordan, once the playoffs started, it was over. It was basically over. For the 90s, teams weren't winning the finals unless you were the Chicago Bulls. That's never really been the case with LeBron. So that's my argument there.
You make me happy.
What's the whole backstory behind the You Are My Sunshine stuff?
I have no idea, man. It's just popped up one day.
LeBron
Fuck the NBA.
In the hockey world, it transferred over to Austin Matthews.
Yeah. Future Kraken, Austin Matthews.
They're going to transfer.
It was supposed to be Future Coyote until they moved.
Why didn't they put it on Logan Couture?
I just want a star.
If it was Shark Space, I would have put it on Vlasic.
It should have been on Vlasic. If it was Shark Space, it should have been like a 2015 picture
from like
of Brent
2009.
We need a star.
This fucking team.
Star.
And getting paid $8 million a year.
Macklin Celebrini, you are my sunshine, my friend.
Bro, Rams or Chargers cards on Monday night.
Ugh.
We didn't even talk. Hey, Aaron Rodgers against the Steelers. We're just gonna do. Yeah, we'll gloss over that one.
All right, I think we're gonna be doing a half. I think we got a halfway this one, dog.
Yeah, we'll maybe we'll do weeks 1 through 9 tonight, and then we'll do weeks 10 through 18 tomorrow night.
I think Ravens Bucks is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of Oh, never mind. We haven't talked about this one yet. Hold on, wait. Was this the week with the Monday night doubleheader? Obviously it is, but was there one last week too? No, there wasn't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, 2 Chargers cards, bum ass Thursday night game. I'm sorry, Monday night game. I'm sorry. That's pretty mediocre.
Why did they get it? Why did they make that Monday night? Oh, you know why? Because it's on ESPN Plus.
That's true. We got an ESPN Plus Monday night game. Let's go. We made it, boys. That defeats. Okay, for me personally, though, that's gonna. I do have ESPN Plus. I do want to stress that. However, that's also gonna defeat the purpose of why those Monday night doubleheaders were great, because I like to put it in multi-view, and you can't do that when they're in different apps. So that's dumb. Screw you, ESPN. It's okay. I wasn't gonna watch Chargers Cardinals anyways.
I love
Um,
college football multi-view. Oh,
it's the best. College football multiplayer is great. Here we go.
you
Week
know, with
8.
with all the conference consolidation, at least we can maybe get a red zone for Big Ten or SEC.
That is true. That would be nice.
That's like the only good thing that's going to come from the consolidation.
All right. Moving ahead here.
You are my
We
sunshine
got
stuck in my head.
Kevin O'Connell and Sean McVay matching up here.
That could be a fun one. That could be a fun one.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy. Ooh, we got Ravens Brownies. Two of my favorite teams going at it. Titans Lions. I don't know. You're shaking your boots at the thought of playing Will Levis there, Daniel.
I've never been more neutral about a game than I am about.
I feel like a lot of Titans games that reaction.
It's like, yeah, like they're all right. Sure, he'll be competitive.
There's some fun divisional matchups in here. You got Falcons.
The Lions will probably
Bucks.
still win.
You got Colts, Houston.
Oh, there we go. We got Caleb versus JD.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. That's fun.
That's only a 10 a.m. game, though. Mm.
Oh, that'll be the game I watch at 10 a.m. then. Green Bay Jacksonville is being entertaining too. Indy
You only
Houston
watch
will be
one game
entertaining.
at 10 a.m.?
I mean, I flip back and forth, but what I usually do in the multi-view, and you can customize multi-view on YouTube TV now. This sounds like a YouTube TV ad, by the way. I swear it's not. It's just fact.
Sponsor us, please. Sponsor
Please
us.
sponsor us, YouTube.
Not even for money. Just give me a free account.
That would work too. But yeah, so you can customize your multi-view in YouTube TV now, which is, by the way, beautiful. Thank you for adding that feature, YouTube. Sponsor us. But what I would do now is or last year what I did was the Bengals, the Steelers, usually the Ravens. If they were none of them playing each other, I would do Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, Browns. If there was like a bye week,
such boring offense.
but I'm not doing it for entertainment factor. I'm doing it for competitive factor.
Yeah.
So, but if two of them were playing each other, or one of them was on a bye week or something, then that fourth one would be red zone. And if the Bengals weren't playing, I was just automatically on red zone typically.
There's some awesome matchups here, though.
No, there is.
Seahawks Bills. That's gonna be a fun one.
Week 8's gonna be fun. Seahawks Bills, Eagles Bengals.
That's a fun one.
I love that one.
Dallas versus Niners. Of course, that's Sunday night. It's such a shame.
Poor Panthers Broncos. Poor Panthers Broncos has to compete with Eagles Bengals. The Broncos got screwed on a couple of those draws. I get it, you're the West Coast team, but
it's such a shame that Zeke's last play as a Cowboy is no longer going to be the snap.
Hey, but he's going back to the side of where it started. So maybe
I was confused. I guess you don't have to be ineligible to. I guess you don't have to have an ineligible number to snap.
I guess not. Long snappers will be in the 40s though a lot, and they're eligible numbers.
That's true. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you declare ineligible, but you don't hear that. But they're covered. So I guess the only thing is that they still can't catch because they're covered.
Mm-hmm. True. That is true.
Unless they're not covered.
Was Zeke
but then somebody's got to be ineligible if they're not covered.
Was Zeke covered on the snap? We have to go back and watch it.
There's some funky rules surrounding that.
And let's see here. Oh, and Monday night, look at that. We got another New York versus random AFC North team.
It's really just cheese.
Oh,
we got a freeze.
No.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, you're back.
What are you saying about the Giants randomly cheesed?
They just cheese primetime games.
They do. It's that New York market, baby. They get it. Same with the Jets. The Jets both did it. They both did it.
They only have NFL in the Northeast. They don't have any college ball. Unless you got our boy Jared versus alma mater. You Albany. Baby. Yeah. Shout out Martin Van Buren, Albany Regency.
They got Rutgers too.
I guess. I don't think anyone there gives a fuck about Rutgers football, though. It's all NFL up there.
Rutgers football's a little.
There's one thing I wanted to mention. Like,
Oh, sorry.
I'm one of the big. I'm a big X and O. Oh, it's not about the schedule. It's just about
Okay.
what we're talking. I'm as big of an X and O guy as any out there, but it never fails to like when you go in an in-depth discussion about eligible, ineligible, legal formations, illegal formations. It never fails to like give you pause sometimes. Like, wait a second, is this really the rule? It can be confusing sometimes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Moving forward, Thursday night, Halloween night, a
Fucking New York teams. God damn it.
spooky CJ Stroud versus spooky Aaron Rodgers. I, I'm just glad the Bengals aren't playing on fucking Halloween. It's at the MetLife Stadium too, so maybe. I'm just glad the Bengals aren't playing on Halloween because I feel like the NFL loves having us play on Halloween.
Oh, the time change will have occurred.
Yep, the time change will have occurred at this point. Or I
Ugh,
guess it occurs
11
on
o'clock
November 3rd.
football start. Oh, ugh,
There
ugh,
you
what
go.
the,
Yeah, no, and those 6:20s suck, man, because I mean, 6:20 itself isn't a bad start time for football on its own, but then you remember it ends at 9:30 instead of 8:30, and it's like lame. Um, Cowboys, Falcons. I'm surprised that's not a late afternoon
this
game.
hurts me. This hurts me looking at this schedule.
Yeah. Just do some math. Just subtract 1 hour from everything
It's
after
not that
November
just
3rd.
thinking of watching football at those times pains me.
Yeah. There you go. We got the second Bills Dolphins game. That's fun. That's fun. Got a good one there. Um, it's a pretty weak early slate. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we got the Colts Vikings game rematch of the epic comeback. With
That
basically
was Jeff
completely different teams.
Saturday.
That's just Saturday. Um, Saints. Yeah, okay.
Was that the largest margin, or was it? Or does that?
Yeah, that was the
Oilers-
largest. That was the largest comeback in regular season history.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of weak. Hey,
Hey, the Lions, Green Bay. That's
Caleb
good.
Cardinal could be fun. Caleb Cardinal. Caleb Kyler could be fun. Yeah, Lions Green Bay will be good.
That's a good Sunday night. That's a good Sunday night.
I got a funny story about. So, August and I went to a bar a few days ago. We were watching the Oilers Canucks game out there. Our bartender was a Packers fan. So he and I were exchanging a few pleasantries, just kind of chirping each other, right? It was kind of fun. It was a good time. And then like when I was like paying, right, and I tipped him on the bottom, I wrote "Go Lions" with a smile.
And you left
There you
us
go.
no tip.
No, I tip. He was cool. I left him a tip, but
Yeah.
I got to give it to him somehow. He's a Packers fan. That should be
I
illegal.
was at a bar with my friend who's a Raiders fan, and we were talking football, and the bartender was a Titans fan, and I was shitting on him for JC Latham. I was like, yeah, I don't like him either. Poor guy.
That's funny.
There you
Can't
go.
move a sled.
Can't move a sled.
JC like also
Both
can't
favorite
move a sled.
prospect, JC
Super Bowl
Latham.
Super Bowl rematch.
Yeah. There you go. A few years ago, the one where the Tom Brady, the GOAT, absolutely smacked the Chiefs.
He did it all
Mike
by
Remmers
himself.
fucking blew it.
Mike Remmers. You're gonna blame Mike Remmers? Tom Brady throwing 3 touchdowns?
Defense won that Super Bowl.
Oh my God, bro.
Yes, they did.
Okay, objectively, the Buccaneers defense played outstanding that game. That is
But
true.
Tom Brady was so efficient too, though. He clearly contributed.
No, Tom Brady absolutely did his job.
I could have won that
good
game.
team.
Oh my God. Stop. You get killed behind with any NFL defensive line, we would all get absolutely
That was a really good line that he
how
had.
good our offensive line was.
The left tackle is Donovan Smith.
We would all get absolutely screwed.
It was a pretty damn good O-line. You got to give me that.
Rams
Ted Karras
Seahawks.
isn't very good.
Ted Karras was the Dolphins center at the time.
Whoops.
Boom,
I think I'm
roasted.
thinking of.
Alex
I'm
Cappa
thinking
was
of,
the right guard though. Alex Cappa was the right guard.
I always confuse those guys.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They do play next to each other, so it happens. It happens. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no. Here's a game that should have you shaking in your boots here, Rob. Rams going to Seattle.
Please. If you can't beat McVay either, I'll be so disappointed. I will say this: he did beat McVay, but it was not their best showing.
It was not to the defense's credit that they beat McVay.
Yeah.
No. The Ravens didn't play the Vikings last year. Yeah, no, the only McVay tree guys that McDonald's played has been Taylor and McVay. Because he hasn't played the Packers, he hasn't played the Vikings. I think that's it.
I mean, how much do you count the Shanahan guys too, right?
Right. It's been a lot better against the Shanahan guys than the McVay guys, but again.
I think there's enough of a difference at this point.
Yeah. And yeah.
And one of them runs even, one of them runs odd, right?
Right. Makes sense. And yeah, like Daniel said, it's a fun Sunday night game there. Jacksonville, Philly. I like that one. That'll be good. That'll be fun. Only $171 to go. What's the cheapest ticket this week? Is it
31.
The Panthers? Yeah.
Panthers again. God.
You can pretty much always count on the Panthers to be the cheapest ticket.
They're gonna have a rough year, man.
Yeah, they are.
Xavier Leggett looks fucking shredded.
He's good. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good for him.
He's gonna need a lot of volume, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, there's weeks 1 through 9. Figure might as well.
I'm
Stop
sleepy.
At the halfway
I'm not
point.
gonna lie.
Yeah, let's stop at the halfway point. Let's pick it up tomorrow night here. Cover weeks 10 through 18, and have some fun with it.
Yes,
but
sir.
Alrighty, boys. That's it for the West Coast Draft podcast for tonight. We'll also cover our individual teams' in-depth schedules a little bit more tomorrow night too. We had a little bit more of a lead up, and we covered week 1 for a while, so we'll get more into it tomorrow night. But any closing thoughts, Mr. Lisenby?
Tom Brady is the GOAT. Tom Brady and Brad Holmes are both perfect humans that have never done any wrong in their life, and they're the best football.
That's objectively false.
I've ever seen in this league. And the Detroit Lions are the greatest franchise. You guys know where I'm going with this. They're the greatest franchise in the greatest city with the greatest players, greatest coaches, greatest GM, greatest owner. And the Seattle Seahawks are the cockiest version of all of those. Thank you, guys.
And the greatest fans. You forgot to say greatest fans.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Boo!
I love the soundboard.
Yeah, it's fun. You should probably be careful with it.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Lest you ruin a promising political career before it even gets off the ground. Closing thoughts, Mr. Jokic.
Nope. They both say SpongeBob. If one of us goes to the Panthers game, all of us go to a Panthers game. One of us look like, all of us look like. One of us subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Ooh, Chargers for $41. I'd go to SoFi for that.
We could go to every Panthers game this season for like one trip to like a nice steakhouse. So there you go.
Wait. You gotta let's see the price for Seahawks cards week.
Oh yeah. Before we leave, it was
15,
week
15, 14,
15?
14.
14. Yeah, I was gonna say okay. Before we leave, Seahawks cards is $34. Ooh, okay, that's fun.
We might be purchasing that sooner than later.
There you go. Gotta get on that early.